Hello, welcome to our video. In this video what I'd like to do is try and give you a quick overview of Android. Those who are new to Android, just a quick sort of brief guide to show you what it can do and how to use it. First of all, we have our standard Android lock screen. The demonstration is in Android 4 ice cream sandwich, but Jelly Bean is very similar. So first of all, what you have on here is the front screen, our home page, or our desktops if you like. Similar to desktops on your computer, generally on phones you have several screens. Now on these screens I can place widgets. These are widgets or quick sort of things. I can change settings or information, and then I've got icons to settings or programs that I might have. So I can place anything on here. At the top you'll notice a quick search. I can do voice search as well as typing. If I just quickly show you how the keyboard comes up, if I just click up here, there we are, our keyboard comes up and we can type away and search for what we want to. If I flip it over, the keyboard will change that way too. I can also do a voice search. There we are. I can call out something and do a voice search as well, but that needs to be set up, so I haven't done that yet. We'll go through that in a second. So that's great. On the bottom here we have our phone functions, so that's to call out. If I press that, that'll bring my phone keyboard up. On here I've got my contacts, so it's got my contacts and things on here. On here I've got my text messaging. Again, text messaging, I can just add a new text message, choose who it's from my address book, or just type the number in, then type the message. And here lastly I've got the internet. I'm not connected yet, we'll do that in a second and we'll get connected. Right, so what about the applications, downloading and installing applications? All the applications are kept in your app tray. So to get into your app tray, you press this middle button here. It may be different on other phones, but this is your app tray. This is where all the applications that I have. Again, I can scroll through. Some phones do up and down, some phones do left and right, and this is where all my applications will live. So I've got email, file manager, radio, maps, whatever I've got it all in here. So remember, we had our home screen. Say I want to place one of those links to my email, for example. I click that, drag it to which screen I want to, and then I can place it wherever I want to. That saves me going into the app tray to launch that application. Okay, so what about widgets? Widgets, if I've downloaded different widgets, they'll all stay in here. So apps and widgets. Okay, so all my widgets are here. I can click the clock. Again, similar principle. I can just place it where I want to place it. So that's how widgets and applications work. Now what about downloading new applications? Now you could download it on your PC, put it on a memory card and install it from there, but that's a long way. Most of these phones, particularly the ones that we sell, will have the Android Google Play Store. Used to be called the Market, now it's called the Play Store. Now what that does is basically is a repository of all applications and games that you can download. You click it and you can install it from the comfort of your phone. So what I'm going to do first of all is turn the Wi-Fi on, connect to the Wi-Fi, and then go to the App Store and download some things. Now you just notice me going to settings. In the settings here, again, the settings will reside in your app tray. So here, settings, I can turn on my Wi-Fi. My Wi-Fi is already turned on. I can do Bluetooth, I can do audio profiles, display, everything that I need to quickly do is all in here. Okay, so let's do the Wi-Fi first of all. So to turn it on, if it was turned off, I'll just turn on like that, and then I would go to click on the Wi-Fi, scan. It will scan all the networks in the area, and you just connect to your network. This is my network. I'm connected to my network now. It will show me that I'm connected on there. And let's go back now. What we'll do first of all is just do the internet here. It's on a Chinese website, unfortunately. Let's go to Google. Okay, so you can use the internet via your own Wi-Fi. You can also use it with your own SIM card. If you've got a data-enabled SIM, you can also do the internet through your SIM card too. Now, what you'll need to do to download apps, you'll need a Google account, a Gmail account as such. Very easy. If you've got one, straightforward. If you haven't, you can set one up. So there we are. You can set up a new one, or log in with your existing Google account if you've got one. So here I go to the existing. New one is very, very easy to sign up. You can sign up from your phone, and it's straightforward. Just follow the prompts. What I'm going to do now is just sign into my existing one. There we are, I've just signed in. There's some other things that you can sign up for. This is for your purchases, so if you wanted to buy new applications, you can put in your credit card details and things. You can keep your data backed up with Google. Highly recommended, because it will back up your contacts and things like that. So when you change phone over, all your contacts will be listed already on the phone. It's great. Having a Google account, don't be scared. Having a Google account is really beneficial, because it enables you to have access to this great app store, and also you have the option to back up all your data, to back up all your contacts and things. So you know, if you were to lose your phone, you can have all your information back, or if you just upgraded or change your phone, all your information will be on there. Right, let's look at the Play Store. Now on the Play Store, it's you know, it's got recommendations and things like that on there, but you know, you can search for new applications, music, books, movies, anything that you want. It really makes your phone into a personal computer, because you can download all sorts of things. I want to get some games, so I'll go to the apps here and look at the games. There's absolutely hundreds of thousands of games on here that I can download, and thankfully most of which are free. So if I go in here, it's showing me the top paid applications. I can go ahead and choose to buy one of those, or what I like best is to download some free stuff. So on here I can download the free stuff here, Temple Run. For example, if I wanted to download that, I then go to install, and I just accept the terms, and it's simple as that. You can see it's downloading. It will download it onto my phone. Once it's ready, I'll see that in my app tray. So we'll leave that to download for a minute. What about new widgets and things? Or there's a specific application I want to download. Again, very easy. Go to the search on here, and I want to download a new clock widget. So let's type in clock widget and see what it brings up. And there we are, it's brought up the list of clock widgets. This one looks nice because it's got a clock and a weather. So let's install that, so I can have my weather on there as well, like all the fancy phones out there. See, the beauty of Android, you can make your phone into anything you want. There's no need to spend hundreds and hundreds of pounds on a very expensive Android phone. With the Play Store, you can download anything and make your phone anything you want it to be. Now up here I've got my notifications. It's showing me Temple Run is downloaded, and it's installing now, and my Sense clock that I've downloaded is downloading as well now. So that's all my notifications are kept. Now some phones will also have extra settings up here, so I can turn off Bluetooth, data connection, wireless, everything like that. That's really handy. So some phones have that as well. So I can just pull that back up, and there's that. Right, I'm going to go back to the home screen. I can just press the middle button there. That'll take me to the home screen. Now you can see it's added it on the front screen. I don't want them on my front screen, so I'll just take them off like that. Okay, but they still will reside in the app tray here. So as you can see, there's Temple Run, and it all plays. You can see it's going to start up. And see how easy that was to download a new application and things. What about that clock widget we had? That was very nice. Let's install that on this screen here. We've got loads of screens to play with, so let's install that there. So I go back to the widgets, and here's my widgets, and then I can choose that sense clock that I had. Okay, so I select the weather widget here, so I click and hold and place it where I want to. Then I've got some various settings, which I'll just do very quickly. Enable the weather. There's lots of settings you can have on here. Let's just set my location. You can very easily search for your location as well. Okay, there's lots of other settings you can use to make it look nice, but it's all there. And there we have it. We've got our time, we've got our weather, we've got the date, and it looks very nice. There's absolutely hundreds of widgets and things that you can choose from the App Store, and there's loads pre-installed as well. I've got a world clock, I've got a picture gallery from my pictures, I've got media, I've got my email and things, I've got a calendar, I've got bookmarks, I can have my contacts on there if I wanted to as well. So there's absolutely loads you can do. This bookmark thing I can resize and things, so I can make my phone into whatever I want it to be. It's really, really great. Email, people want to do email. Gmail is the quickest way. If you've got a Google account, your Gmail account will be your Google account as well, so I can click that and it's going to sync with my emails, and my emails are going to be there. If you wanted to sort of your work email or Hotmail or anything else, you can set up your email and the account setup, put in your address, your password, do next, go through the on-screen prompts, and your email will be set up, and you can pick up your emails from your phone, which is really great. So that's a quick overview of that. You can do other customizations too. I'm going to change the background. Keep your finger on that. I can then choose wallpapers and choose a different wallpaper. There we are, and that changes the background. Okay, so what about changing the keyboard? Let's show you to change the default keyboard, because some people like a different keyboard. So first of all, we'll go to the Play Store, type in keyboard, and there'll be plenty of new keyboards that you can try. So let's bring up all the results. There's a nice free one that I like using, TouchPal here. This is really nice, so we'll install that. Okay, so once the keyboard is installed, we need to configure it. So let's go to our settings. We go to language and input, and then we choose the keyboard. So I downloaded this TouchPal. That will just enable it there. Language and input, and then we need to choose our default keyboard. Default, so we choose our default keyboard. It's this Chinese keyboard that before. Now I choose that TouchPal keyboard. Now if I go back and go to somewhere when I need to use the keyboard, for instance here, my TouchPal keyboard should come up. Just a bit more configuring. English, yeah. And there we are, there's our touch panel keyboard. It's a nicer looking keyboard. There's plenty of other keyboards you can try as well, but I particularly like this one because it has a little swipe feature. Let me see if it's enabled. I can just do that, and there we are. Hello, how are you doing today? See how fantastic that is? Rather than typing away, I can just swipe the letters or the words that I want, and it automatically does that. And this keyboard again is free. There are paid versions, but this version is free, and it works just as well as those paid versions out there. So that's a nice little thing that you can do with your Android phone. So as well. There we have it, guys. That's a very, very short and quick overview of Android. Android is such a superb system. It is so versatile, and you can make it anything you want it to be. With the Play Store, it makes downloading new things that much easier and quicker. I hope you enjoyed this video. If there's any questions, do drop us an email, and we'll try our best to answer it. Thanks for watching the video.